So I'm here just outside Citygate in Singapore. It's near Bugis. It's a mixed residential and commercial property. And you can take a look here. It has around 3 or 4 floors of retail that's open, plus the actual condo. Here's the exterior of the shopping mall. So we see there's a jean shop here, some clothing shops. I like this Thai place called Dian Din Laluk. It used to be at Golden Mile, which is not too far from here, just across the road. But since that building closed down, a lot of the buildings and businesses, or the businesses rather, came over to Citygate. And just so you know where Bugis is, so if we look to the left, towards that way is Bugis. In the distance is the Parkview building. There's a couple of high-end, high-rise offices and buildings just across. I think this one is Concourse and Concourse Skyline. And you can see it's along a popular route for tourists. That's why you'll see things like the city bus, the big bus tour here passing by. Quite a lot of things near the Citygate area. This is the outside section of Citygate, kind of closer to Golden Mile. On the left is this Indian place I really like. We've been here a few times, called Desi. This used to be like a K-pop shop, but now it's kind of more of a, seems like a bath and beauty type place. This is a Malay restaurant. It just recently opened. It used to be a Japanese place. And then on the right here is a Thai place. I think it was either a Thai or a Korean place or a pizza place before. What I saw in Citygate over the past 4 years we've been here is that it's changed quite a lot in terms of tenants, just due to the pandemic. This bridge leads to the other side of the street, and it also leads to an MRT station. The street is the old Golden Mile building, and then Golden Mile Tower. So a lot of buildings that used to be in Golden Mile moved here. And Golden Mile was particularly known for its Thai businesses. So the Thai businesses that used to be in Golden Mile, because now it's kind of under renovation or reconstruction, were forced to move somewhere else. And since Citygate is pretty close, quite a few of our favorite restaurants and built businesses chose to move here. The main kind of tenant of Golden Mile was the Thai supermarket, and that moved to Imperial Mall, which I have a YouTube short about too. So Citygate's mostly famous for things like its services, and it does have a few food places nearby. You can see here there's a Subway. There's also a Thai market here, probably moved here from Golden Mile. One place I recently like to go to is this Malaysian nasi lemak. It's pretty good. On the right side is I believe it's like an Italian place. Oh, it says it's, my bad, it used to be actually it's Portuguese and Mediterranean, so we have yet to try that place. And Citygate's mostly known for services. It's kind of like a lot of beauty things for women, like hair and nail salons. We come here a lot for massages. Our massage place is here. We bought a package, so packages are pretty normal in Singapore. So let's take a look at the bottom floor. That was the ground floor, so I'm just heading down. The ground floor, there's a few things that are interesting here. This used to be like a food court that was planned, but it seemed like it shut down. And interestingly enough, I haven't seen this before. There's a hobby station. It's got like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards here. Could be interesting. To the left of me was like a high-end kind of butcher store. Dance studio here. A few restaurants. More like boutique and high-end, since there isn't much foot traffic that comes to Citygate. As you can tell, this is a Saturday, or this is Sunday, around 11 a.m. So should expect to see some more people coming in, but it's not like a super high traffic place. There are a few places here for shopping. It's mostly, I think, high-end bags. Actually, I'm not sure they're high-end, but yeah, it's mostly for women, like clothes and bags. Quite a lot of TCM places here. There's at least 2 clinics. What's interesting is if you live in the unit or in the condos above, you can actually just come here and it's directly connected. Oh, okay, interesting. There's a cycling place, smoothie place. We went at least one time to a Japanese place here. They're reservation only. It's kind of hard to tell it's even a restaurant from the outside. We're heading up here to the top floor of the mall. There's a few more restaurants here. There's also a nail shop girlfriend likes to go to. Actually, now they're at the bottom, forgot. I used to go to this training lab here. I'd say like personal training. There's a few more massage places. There's a recently opened seafood buffet that just came in. And then to the left of that, or just across, is it's like a Thai banana place. Clinic. Down the hall is where we came from as well. And there's a few things for kids, like tutoring, some musical tutoring. It's like tech tutoring, meaning like coding. This is Healing Touch. It's a massage spa. Highly recommend it. Always get pretty decent service here. And then I think here there's something that just opened. Actually, I think it was here, but it kind of remodeled itself. There's another Thai restaurant here on the left side. There's a link here that leads to the other building. Seems like a Chinese Malay Singaporean place. And then we're gonna head to the first floor again to cover the rest of the restaurants. There isn't actually too much here. A few shops, a few beauty places. And then you can kind of see there's like a Sichuan place on the left side. And then also it's another part of the Thai restaurant here. I do like the Sichuan place. We tried it a few times. Yep, so this is pretty much Citygate. Here's the outside. It's kind of right next to like a HDV area or a community. So there's basically shopping malls at least 2 blocks this way of like they're called strata malls. They're kind of like Citygate except the older style of buildings. And then up above them is kind of like residential. Not in this particular case, but the other buildings. You can see down that way is Bugis. It's like Arab Street. And then the tower in the distance is Duo Galleria, one of the high-end developments. Citygate, if you live in the condos, it's primarily catering to expats. So in Singapore, there's kind of government subsidized housing and most locals go for that. But some locals, if they do have spare investment cash, they will invest in private condos because I believe they do appreciate historically faster than the HDBs since they're open to foreign investments. So if you're living in a condo like this, typically it's either expats or Singaporeans who have maybe another property and the condo is an investment. This look at Citygate. It's one of my most favorite kind of shopping, or it's kind of a everyday kind of shopping or services place. I always have something interesting here as far as some restaurants or food. I'm not sure I'd recommend checking it out as a tourist. There are definitely some interesting places in Singapore like Marina Bay Sands or Gardens by the Bay. I guess those are the top ones. And as far as shopping, something in Orchard probably be more interesting. But if you've covered a lot in Singapore, Citygate is pretty interesting to check out, and just this whole Bugis area. I'll probably do some more videos in Bugis as well. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I'll try and cover some more of Singapore from the locals, or at least somebody who's lived here for a bit standpoint, and show you some more of these places. So here's a bonus clip. We had lunch at this place called Beer Thai restaurant. I want to say it was $2 for each drink, and then around $7 for the main. So around $18 all in all for lunch. I do recommend it if you come to Citygate.